Hi fans, welcome to the Rampagoe TV channel. Hope you're all healthy and able to go about your daily activities as usual. To all our loyal supporters, please help this channel grow by giving us a like and subscribe. Today, I'll be talking about the latest update. Jungkook gives a shocking comment about Lisa in Paris. "She's not the Lisa I used to know." That sentence quietly slipped from BTS's Jungkook. In a tone far too calm for a shock this massive. What did he see exactly? What made Jungkook, known for rarely commenting on female idols, decide to speak out, and with words powerful enough to shake the entire K-pop industry? This wasn't just a random comment made in passing. It came right after BLACKPINK's Lisa completed her epic appearance in Paris, at a world-class fashion and music event that brought global icons together on one grand stage. Paris, the city that has long been a silent witness to stardom, became that night the epicenter of global attention, all focused on one name, Lisa Manoban. But strangely enough, Jungkook said that particular night felt different. The audience that watched Lisa that evening saw nothing out of the ordinary. Dressed in a bold red and blue superhero-inspired outfit, her piercing gaze cut through the cameras, and every movement of her body danced in perfect synchrony with the rhythm of the music. To the public eye, Lisa was flawless. But in Jungkook's eyes, she looked like someone carrying something invisible on her shoulders. "She was professional as always," Jungkook said in an interview during a charity event held a few days after the Paris concert. But something was missing. The light in her eyes wasn't as intense as it used to be. Just one sentence, but enough to split public opinion wide open. Netizens instantly flooded with questions. Was this concern? A neutral professional observation? Or a subtle signal that something much deeper was happening behind the blinding stage lights and cameras? Lisa did indeed look stunning that night. But fan-recorded footage captured a moment that is now going viral across platforms. After walking off stage, Lisa took a deep breath and looked up at the Parisian night sky, as if searching for something or someone. Some fans interpreted her expression as fatigue, but others, especially those deeply familiar with Lisa's emotional cues, believed it was something else. "She looked like she wanted to cry but was too strong to let herself," wrote a fan from Thailand who was in the front row. Jungkook's comment seems to validate that suspicion, that something was, in fact, going on. Was Lisa just physically exhausted? Or was she quietly battling an internal struggle? It's important to note, Jungkook almost never comments on female idols, especially those from BLACKPINK. In past interviews, he's been consistent in expressing his respect for personal and professional boundaries in the industry. So his decision to openly comment on Lisa, not just praising but highlighting emotional changes, is no small matter. "Paris isn't just about glitz and stage lights," Jungkook continued. "Sometimes it's behind the spotlight where we see who someone really is." Instantly, his statement went viral. Fans around the world began speculating. Had Lisa and Jungkook spoken privately in Paris? Did this comment suggest a hidden closeness? Or was it simply professional empathy from one artist to another? A renowned fashion reporter who was present at the event noted that Lisa had spent several minutes alone before going on stage. She sat by herself at the far end of the backstage area, staring into the mirror for quite a while without saying a word, said the reporter. Normally, she's more cheerful and interactive with her team, but that night, she was more withdrawn. This account reinforced the idea that Lisa might have been under unusual pressure. Perhaps it was related to an ongoing global project, or the weight of expectations as a global icon, or maybe it was something more personal. Surprisingly, just a few days after Jungkook's statement exploded online, Lisa posted a backstage photo with a cryptic caption, "Not everything you see is the whole story." Fans immediately connected the caption to Jungkook's words. Many believe Lisa was indirectly responding, subtly confirming that indeed, something is happening behind the scenes that the public can't fully see. But what exactly? Another theory surfaced. Lisa may be under emotional stress due to the absence of several longtime staff members who didn't join her for the European tour. Fans noticed that familiar faces, such as her usual hairstylist and personal assistant, were missing in Paris. Moreover, Paris holds deep memories for Lisa. This was where she walked her first international runway. This was also where she once spent a memorable evening with her BLACKPINK members before they pursued solo paths. Perhaps Lisa is facing the reality that many things have changed, including the dynamics with those closest to her. Meanwhile, Jungkook's comment continues to draw analysis from Korean and international media. Was he simply being empathetic? Or does he know something the public doesn't? Some BTS fans pointed out that Jungkook has always been highly perceptive. In several variety shows, he's demonstrated an uncanny ability to read his members' moods through just their facial expressions. So, it's not surprising if he sensed a shift in Lisa's energy. Whether through the screen or during a quiet backstage encounter, the world hasn't seen to fan the flames even further. Japanese media began referring to the comment as Jungkook's code. The term implies that his words may have been a hidden message to someone, or even directly to Lisa. Could this be a sign of deeper care than just professional courtesy? Of course, all of this remains speculation. But when two of the biggest names in K-pop are involved in the same narrative, the world won't just sit and watch. Every gesture, every sentence, every Instagram post will be picked apart by eagle-eyed fans and media alike, so now the question lingers. Why didn't Lisa seem like herself? Was this just a phase of physical exhaustion? Or a moment of personal reflection? From being a girl group member to becoming a global solo artist? Or is there a hidden emotional narrative unfolding that the world has yet to uncover? One thing is clear. Jungkook's words have cracked open a small window behind the curtain of mystery in the Korean entertainment world, where every word can trigger a wave of speculation. A comment like this can be massive. Agencies, fan sites, and even mainstream media are now scrambling to investigate further. Some journalists tried reaching out to Lisa's management, but so far, there's been no official statement. And Lisa? She remains composed, appearing at various Paris Fashion Week events with a calm face, though at times her eyes betray a faint emptiness, as if she's searching for an answer she hasn't found, as if she's asking herself, am I still the person I used to be? No one knows for sure what kind of personal connection exists between Lisa and Jungkook, but one truth is now undeniable. There's a deeper emotional thread beneath the surface of a seemingly casual comment. Perhaps Jungkook's words were an alarm, a signal that even stars as massive as Lisa are not immune to emotional exhaustion. That behind all the glory and strength, she is still human. And perhaps only someone with the sensitivity of Jungkook could sense it. What happens next? Will Lisa respond publicly? Or will all of this remain an unspoken mystery between the stage and the spotlight? One thing's certain, the world is now watching Lisa through a different lens, not just because of her stunning Paris appearance, but because someone dared to say what others only felt, that she didn't seem like herself, and that changed everything. Whatever meaning lies behind Jungkook's words, one truth can no longer be denied. For the first time, the world is seeing Lisa not just as a star, but as someone who can be hurt, who can change, and who may quietly be longing to be understood. And if just one sentence from Jungkook can shake global perception, then perhaps what's really happening behind the scenes runs much deeper than we ever imagined. Because behind the brightest light, there is often the darkest shadow.